Hey guys, welcome back. You came, you're here. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you coming back to see me, coming back to hear me, coming back to fellowship with me. Today we're doing Shadow Boxing episode 2. And episode 2, we're going to go a little bit in depth on what we're facing, shadow boxing in the shadow area, and how to face it. You got me? All right, let's get started. Now remember, shadow boxing is our inner self, our inner issues, our childhood issues, our deep-rooted issues, family issues, our anger issues, our fears, our worries, our doubts, our lower selves, lower vibration, lower energies, inner demons, whatever you want to call it. The bad part of us. That's what we're here to change. That's what we're here to look at. That's what we're here to observe. That's what we're here to face. Knockout. So, remember, meditation, prayer, silence, going within, breathing out, facing, observing, watching, listening, speaking, releasing. So, you're in your meditation state. Whether you're sitting down, whether you got meditation music, whether you're at your desk, you're in your car. Now, you ain't gonna close your eyes in your car. We want you to crash now. We want you here. But you're in a space where you're alone. It's quiet. Where you can really listen. You can really tune in to yourself. And in that moment, if you're home, which I would suggest, because then you can actually close your eyes and you can actually see. But in that quiet moment, you're taking a deep breath. You're just breathing. That's all you're doing. You're just breathing. And those thoughts are going to come. They're going to come. They're going to hit you all upside your head. They're going to hit you all upside your head. But keep breathing. Keep breathing. Stay there. Keep breathing. Now, I would really recommend you take like a Sunday or a Saturday or, some time where you have time. Because this is not quick, easy, microwavable work. This is real work. Real work takes time. It takes dedication, motivation. You really have to be open, ready, and willing to do this work. Because, like I said before, it's difficult to face yourself. It's easier to blame and be angry and stay in that anger. Stay in that sadness. Stay in that depression. That's easy. It don't take much. That's nothing. What's hard is getting down in the trenches and facing yourself and telling yourself, look, we got a problem. How are we going to solve this problem? Why we got this problem? How did we get here? What? When? How? Why? That's what this meditation is for. To help you get there. But you're breathing, And as you're breathing and these thoughts are coming, just keep breathing, because what the breath is doing is calming your mind, it's calming your emotions, but it's also letting loose all that stuff that's buried deep in that root, deep in that gut, deep. And then your solar plexus, then your heart, throat, your subconscious. It's all coming out all at once. Just like you're throwing up. That's what's happening. You're throwing it all up. And you're looking at your throw up. And you're like, oh, when did I eat that? Oh, that's what made me upset. In hindsight, that's what you do. But spiritually, that's what we're doing. So, as you're listening, as you're watching, as you're filtering through all the thoughts, you're letting them calm. Observe. Just watch. Pretend like you're watching a good old drama movie. Good old drama film. And watch. Observe. Listen. Who's talking? Who do you see? Who's speaking? Is it your inner child? Is it your mother? Is it your father? Is it your grandmother? Ancestor? Who's speaking? Who's waiting for a turn? Me. I got something to say. Me. Pick me. Pick me. I have something to say. I want to talk. Who is it? Who is that? It's in you. But who is it? Identify. If you can, there's different steps to this meditation thing, to the shadow boxing. And if you can get to the place, once you get past the voice, the voices, it is the voices. Once you get past like your thoughts and stuff like that, and you can stay in and get past the emotional part, and cry, please cry. Crying is good for the soul. It's cleansing. It's water. It's living water that's in you. Let it out. Let it wash you. Let it cleanse you. I promise you it helps. You feel so much better, especially a good soul cry. Like soul cry, like good ugly cry. Get ugly, y'all. Just get ugly. Let that thing out. Let that thing loose. Cry. Cleanse yourself. It's good for you. But once you get past that, if you can get to the point where you can have a notebook handy and write down what you hear, write down what you see. Because the more you continue breathing, it's almost like smoking weed. When you smoke weed, the more you puff in and breathe in and exhale, the calmer, the more relaxed you get. So as you're breathing, the more calmer, the more relaxed you get. So you're in a sedative mind. Quiet, relaxed. Pay attention to your body. How do you feel? How does it feel? How do your limbs feel? How does the breath flowing through your body feel? When you're cleansing the mind. Watch, observe. Pay attention to your body language. Are you sitting up straight? Are you slouching? This is low. This is low vibration. High vibration is this. Because you can freely flow like this. Straight up. Feel your posture. Feel your hands. You can have them like this, receiving, or just relax. You can hold them. Hold yourself, hug yourself, whatever makes you feel comfortable. because you need to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable. And keep listening and keep observing. And you'll start to see and you'll start to realize the who and the why. Some memories might come up. They might not be so pleasant, but guess what? Stay in there and keep watching. You might get a little anxious. You might start hyperventilating a little bit, depending on what trauma you've experienced, depending on how low you've gotten. You know what I'm saying? Child, I got low. It was sometimes just crazy, right? Crazy, right? Like, what's wrong with her? Like, had somebody been here? Like, are you okay? But I kept breathing. Just breathe. Just keep breathing. Because after all that ugly cries gone and you breathing, you back okay. And then you're able to see so clearly, y'all. So clear. Also, this is very important. I forgot to say. The process of facing your shadow side, facing your inner issues, can be a lot easier when you're open and vulnerable and willing to I guess go there with yourself, with God, source, universe, whoever you believe in. But it takes a level of vulnerability, you guys. You can't be resistant or, hard, sheltered, shell, Open up. You gotta open up your heart. I open up my heart. Oh yeah. Alone in a room. It's just me and you. I can't sing. Whatever. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just you, y'all. It's you and God. You and yourself. It's you and the universe. You and the angels. Whatever. It's you. Nobody judging you. Ain't nobody, violating you. Ain't nobody interrupting you. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be open and willing. You have to be open and willing. Because otherwise, you're kind of wasting your time. And you're not going to get the results you're looking for. The result, the motivation, the goal is freedom, my friends. Freedom. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Where your higher self is, where you're trying to get to, there's freedom in that. It's freedom from any shame, any past mistakes, anything that's keeping you, that's holding you bound and chained and locked, that's keeping you from loving, keeping you from forgiving, keeping you from moving forward, keeping you from being successful, for receiving abundance, whatever it is. That's where we're trying to get to. That's where your true power lies. It's buried underneath all of that stagnation, all of that trauma. The illumination of light that's within you, that's waiting to just burst into flames and just, whew, let me out. Let me show you who you can be. Let me show you who you really are. Let me show you what's been hidden, what's been silenced for so long. However long your situation is. That phoenix rising, that's what's ready to... ready to come out. That's what we're trying to get to. The better side of you that you know you can be. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. Because we're going to help you get there. Because we all in this together, fam. And it's important to do this work because let's say you want to become famous. Let's say, or you become famous, okay? Let's go there. You become famous in whatever area. And let's say you skip over this inner work. What's going to happen is when you get to that level of fame, something's going to trigger you and you're going to leak out. Your inner issues that you didn't deal with is going to come out. And what's going to happen is you're going to be operating in a low vibration on a high success level. And y'all know just from the media alone how many celebrities have committed suicide, get sprung out on drugs, addicted to drugs. They're mean. You know what I'm saying? They're cruel. They don't have love in their hearts. They're just performing. You can perform all day in a lower self. You can do a lot. You can become successful. Whatever you want to do. But guess what? It's not going to be pure. It's not going to be from the heart. It's not going to be where God wants you to be. Where your higher self desires. Where your real spirit and your soul desires you to be. It's not going to be right. You ain't going to be all up in the news. You're going to be on the blogs. With a bunch of mess. Foolery. So why not take the time now before you get there, okay? And do the inner work. Take the time, y'all. Even if you don't desire to be famous. What do you desire? Ask yourself that. What do I desire? What do I want out of this world? What's my purpose? What am I here to fulfill? It can be just to be a mom, just to be a dad, just to have a family, to help, ministry, whatever it is. But when you want to be a better version of yourself, fulfilling that purpose, fulfilling your dream, whatever your aspiration is, when you want to be whole, you know what I'm saying? When you want to be free, like really, really free, like, type free, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you want to experience life, like, not what this crazy stuff that's going on in these streets, like life, the birds singing, the wind blowing, the flow of the river, the water, the sand, the dirt under your feet, the beautiful sunlight, sundown, the moon, the stars, love, happiness, laughter. Even when times are hard, like when you have such a level of peace and freedom within yourself because you've done and you continue to do the inner work, y'all, even on the bad days where it's just like, oh, it's like you find, it's like something, whether it be a song, a quote, a video, something funny, something on TV, whatever, talking to your loved one, your friend, your favorite person, whatever, your children. Even when shit going crazy, going ape shit crazy, you can go to that peaceful place and you can be like, all right, I'm all right. I'm healed. I'm set free. I'm not locked up in chains, physically or spiritually. I'm free to feel what I feel, to be me, to love me, to appreciate me, to appreciate life, to appreciate my children, my family, whatever, my job, my career. I'm free to laugh. I'm free to smile. I can look in the mirror and love who I see, appreciate who I see. That level of freedom and peace, y'all, you can't buy that. That's why it's a lot of wealthy people now they can't buy this. They can't fathom it. A lot of them are unhappy because they didn't do that inner work, y'all. It just kept going and going and going and going, chasing after money, chasing after dream, chasing after career. That's cool, do you? But guess what? Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Are you satisfied? He will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Shout out to Hamilton. Shout out to you, Nate. But I'm saying, are you satisfied though? Even with all the riches or whatever. Anthony Mello reads, and I'm going to post a link to his videos in the description. I really want y'all to check him out. I'm going to timestamp them because there's 6 parts. It's like a 2-hour series, but I'm going to timestamp them so you can just read whichever one you're interested in. But he tells a story about, like, you know, poor men, and, you know, about this one story where I don't know if he was a mystic or I think he was a spiritual guy. I forget the name, but the link will be in the bio. But okay, so he tells a story about the guy. He's in a village, right? And he's in possession of this huge diamond, right? And then there's another guy who's out to seek these riches. He's seeking this diamond, right? And he goes to the guy, and I'm paraphrasing, probably mess up the story, but you'll get the point. So he goes to the guy, and he's like, show me where this diamond is. I need this diamond. Give it to me. Show me where it is. And he's like, no, where? So the guy's like, oh, this right here? This what you're looking for? Here you go. And he just give it to him. He just give it to him. A diamond. Diamonds are forever. A diamond. He just gives it to him. So then the guy goes back and he was like, I want whatever this piece is, whatever this is that you have, where you were so freely able to just hand me this diamond, this riches, this valuable, tangible thing that men are looking for, that are chasing after. That freedom that you have, that you were able to just give this to me. You didn't ask for nothing. I didn't have to rob you. I didn't have to kill you for it. You just freely gave it to me. What is that? I need that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. That's why Jesus, when he chose his disciples, he was like, you want to follow me? You want to work for me, friend? You have to leave all your riches and everything here. It can't go with you. You want to be my disciple? You want the power? You want the freedom? This is a horrible Italian voice. But I'm going to stay with it. You want this freedom? You want this power to heal the sick, lay hands, speak, and it is done? You want this peace? The riches cannot go. You have to leave everything here. Some of them was able to do that, a lot of them wasn't, y'all. I learned this quote a while ago, and it was so profound, it stuck with me. My peace is my wealth. Can you imagine that? Peace is wealth. The currency, wealth, riches, abundance, peace, 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 inner peace. the peace beyond understanding. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why this world is crazy. I don't know why so much evilness in this world. I don't know why my family is like this. I don't know why my children are like this. I don't know why I'm at this job. I don't know why I'm here in this shit show of a world. But I am in such peace right now because I'm whole, I'm healed, I'm set free. There is nothing holding me. There is nothing that can harm me, inside or outside of me. That type of peace, that type of freedom is what I fought for, is what I'm still fighting for. Peace among the brethren, yes, definitely. Because we all should be able to work together and commune together, right? But I can't control my brethren. I can control me. I can be peaceful even if my brother is not. Even though the world is not. But I'm at peace within myself. Even if I'm at a place and, some of these people in these other countries deal with this every day, unfortunately. If you don't follow their rules or go by their ways, the punishment is death. But even with death, is that punishment? I look at death now as a higher level of peace because you don't have to deal with this shit that's going on. There's no pain. There's no suffering. And I'm not saying it as, voluntarily like commit suicide. No, because I don't think that's peaceful. You're not in a peaceful place when you commit suicide. When you're in that thought, you're looking for an escape. But guys, the escape that you're seeking when you're in such a low place, you can find it within. It's here, y'all. It can be here if you just take the time and do the work. It's here. Everything you need is in the house. It's your house. It's your temple. All this right here. Everything you need is here. All the answers, all the peace, the love, the abundance is here. It's inside. But you got to clean all that extra stuff out to get to that place of peace and love. That's the peace I'm fighting for. That's the peace I'm working on. We cutting through stuff, tearing down strongholds and old thought patterns and foundations we didn't build, old programming, you know what I'm saying? Generational programming from the world, society, the wickedness that's in higher places. Once we get all that deprogrammed, y'all, I have tasted and seen the peace is good. If you're a Christian, the peace of the Lord is good. It's good, y'all. It tastes good. Taster. It smells good. The flowers, the trees. It feels so good. It's like a high you ain't never experienced in your life. When I meditate and I get all that stuff out, that's my high right there. It's better than smoking weed to me. And it's pure, you know what I'm saying? And it's pure and it's even more powerful because it didn't come from an outside source. It came from me within. You know what I'm saying? God made it, the universe made it available, but that came from within. I was able to filter through that and bring that out. But you gotta come willingly, with an open heart, open mind, ready. So ask yourself, are you ready? Am I really ready to let all this go? You gotta be honest. Because you have to be ready. If you're not, you still want to stay in that place, that's where you're going to stay. But you're not going to experience the peace you want. You're not going to experience your true happiness, the joy within that can just spurts out and just touch and reach. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to be some darkness that attracts that light. Because once you get all that out, oh, baby, the glow, it glow different when you're free. It glow different when you're at peace. It's a different type of glow. You understand me? And everything attracts to that light. So you got to be careful and stay guarded. But keep a journal. Record. Like I said, I used my voice recording on my phone. I recorded, what I was feeling, what I was going on. Write it down. Make the adjustments. When you get to face yourself and this thing, you like, ooh, girl. Ugh. Change it. Okay. I got this issue. How do I change that? Talk to yourself. If you don't believe in God, talk to yourself. Talk to your higher self. You believe in God, talk to God. Talk to your angels. Talk to your ancestors. Talk to yourself. The spirit that's in God, it's in you. It's available for you. Utilize it. Okay? I'm here if you need me. I'm going to post Anthony DeMello's link in there. Do me a favor. Check out his books. Check out, he got a couple of videos on YouTube. Check him out. He is Indian. He's from India, so he does have an accent. I love accents. But you may not. I don't know. But just listen. It's not like heavy where you can't understand what he's saying. He just talks different. But listen, observe, pay attention, make the adjustments, journal, do the work, y'all. Be gentle with yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. I think we just had Mental Health Month or Day. It's every day, y'all. There ain't no special day. Every day, if you can, do the work. Find happiness in something, y'all. If you don't believe in God, find happiness in something. Something. I don't really recommend somebody because you don't want to get too attached and stuff. Something healthy. Drink water. Eat better. Get some rest. Relax. Don't be so hard on yourself. Laugh. Have fun. Let that creative side come out. The world is crazy. We're in a whole pandemic. You got time. Utilize it. You ain't got to be out and about. Utilize this time. I love you guys. Hit me up if you need me. Email me, whatever. Next episode, we're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about toxic relationships versus healthy relationships. And that's going to be with everybody, not just lovers under the covers. You understand me? But thank you for coming. I love you. Let's give yourself another round of applause. You're doing good. Hang in there. Stay in there. Love you. Peace, love, and light, guys.